And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hater, R fella. And they were saying we don't need another LDBC mixtape. But you know what I say to those haters? Without further fucking ado.
Side bitch got the 30K. Throw back. Trap got that ice pack. Break it down. Back it up, ship it down. Keep me a 4-5. Lock and load it, hit down. I'm ready to die. Chevy pull up and she jump in the ride. Bitch sweating, she love me to swallow my pride. Bitch got the 30K. Throw back. Trap got that ice pack. Break it down. Back it up, ship it down. Keep me a 4-5. Lock and load it, hit down. I'm ready to die. Chevy pull up and she jump in the ride. Bitch sweating, she love me to swallow my pride. Hit the block with a fresh badge. Whip it up. Cook it up, serve it up. Hold it safe with a fresh rack. Count it up. Bat it up, lock it up. Hit the trap with a fresh pack. Stove top. Blue flame, turn it up. 7 grams in the backwood. Light it up. Burn it up. Black bottles and bad beat.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help in your swagger, style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the black, yeah. Company. Give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. Black, gentleman, black, yeah. Company, give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Wow, what up with it? What up with it? Supreme Beats Boxing Talk. It's your boy Cadillac Rig. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the homie KG. This is Interviews Though. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweight. Let me go ahead and pull him up. You know what I'm saying? We got the heavyweight in the building. We got the homie Jonnie Bryce in the motherfucking building, man. Salute, Johnny, man. Thank you for giving us some of your time, man.
Yeah, I'm here. Got the Dreamland shirt too, you know, for Jeremiah Middleton. We here.
We see you.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
I got on purple too.
Yeah, that's why I had to let them know, like, we ain't twins. I got this shirt on. I don't know why Jeremiah went with purple, but, you know, we rocking with it.
I got the good value one on, though. I ain't get the letters. You know what I'm saying? It was on sale. 3 for $10.
I ain't mad at it.
He got flakes. You got frosted flakes. Don't worry about him.
I ain't mad at it.
Okay, man, we could jump straight off into it, you know what I'm saying? Johnny, you from South Carolina, right?
Yeah, originally from South Carolina. Been living in Los Angeles for like 8 years, where I started boxing. Then I realized I had to move to Las Vegas because Los Angeles wasn't cutting it, wasn't getting better fast enough out there.
Okay. Well, before we get into LA, into the LA living, give me a little bit of your upbringing in Carolina. How was it? Where was it at in Carolina, and how was your upbringing coming up?
Okay, you know, I'm from South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. So, you know, my parents were country folk, Aiken and Anderson / Greenville. But, you know, I grew up in basically the city, you know, college town, University of South Carolina, Benedict College, you know. So I'm a city guy with the country vibes, you feel me? Dad was a pastor, you know. Unfortunately, he passed away when I was 15. Next thing you know, I'm playing basketball and football. So, you know, I got great coaches, you know, filling that fatherless void, you know. And then, like I said, went on to play basketball at Winthrop University. Didn't go to the NBA or anything like that. Could have went overseas at a low level, but, you know, decided to just kind of, you know, stick it out. Next thing you know, I got a call from All-American heavyweights, because they was trying to bring the heavyweights back to the heavyweight championship back to America under Michael King. Charles Martin was also a part of that program, so they did succeed. Charles Martin became heavyweight champion, and I'm doing my best to try to become heavyweight champion as well. Record is terrible currently, but we're gonna turn that whole thing around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit. And I don't know about the record as a whole, but as of lately, you've been on a tear. So shit, they better.
And we coming for it all. Hey, it's gonna keep going.
Okay. So you say growing up, the upbringing was cool, everything was good. Your father passing away when you were young. How did that affect you?
I ain't gonna say you never really know how it affected you. because you bury a lot. You know, as a young man, you know, the way society teaches us is you got to bury your emotions. You got to, you know, lock everything in. So, you know, I really never even really explored it. But I do feel like, you know, by the time I was 15, my dad did instill some, you know, valuable life lessons that you can still use to this day. Like, you know, knowledge is not power unless you use it. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I kind of live by, you know. And I can say I have not been using a lot of the knowledge I've gained. And, you know, so that's a life lesson that I got to still stick with. But, you know, you never really think about it. I still probably don't think about it. But I do know at this age, at 34, going on 35, it's time for me to become a father. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And, you know, keep me going with boxing. So, you know, fatherhood and boxing, that's what it's going to be.
Okay. We definitely gonna talk about the fatherhood part. You know, I'm not gonna let that slide. We definitely
can't let it slide, man. You know, it's a voyage of life at some point, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Okay. So you say you got into the boxing program, and they were talking about bringing the heavyweight championships back to America. You were in the program with Charles Martin. Ask all boxers. Okay, so now you in the boxing program. At what point of the program did you realize, hey, yo, I really got something with this? I can do this.
It was kind of back and forth for me. You know, I've never boxed before moving to Los Angeles. So I was 24 years old. You know, I played basketball, played football, but never boxed, played baseball. But, you know, fighting is just a different level. You know what I mean? I was surrounded by these giant dudes my size. And it's probably the most saddest and funniest thing in the world, like seeing big dudes turning to cowards while another big dude swinging at him, trying to knock him out. Like, it was probably not the safest thing to be doing, just like putting fresh guys in the boxing ring at our size who's never fought before. You know what I mean? So I can say it's been a lot of mixed emotions. There were times I wanted to go home because my rib was bruised. There were times where, you know, you want to keep going. But I can say that's when I first met Michael Hunter. You know, and he was beating up all the big dudes. I wasn't even getting in the ring with him at one point. He was beating up everybody, didn't matter how big you were. And that's kind of, for me, how he became the giant killer, because he's still doing that even now, you know. So it was definitely a surreal experience, you know, just dropping into a new sport at this size. So, man, I don't know if I ever felt like I really had it. I just knew I had to be in shape.
Okay. And let me ask you this one, and I'm gonna pass it to KG. Doing this program, you had run-ins with Michael Hunter. You say Charles Martin was there. Seeing your peers, Dominic Brazil, seeing your peers get the big fights and become what the plan was with them to become. What was that like there for you? Did you look at it like, dag, those guys are doing it, or did you look at it like, yo, I know my turn is coming next because I was in the class with them?
Well, you know, I was obviously celebrating for those guys, you know, but I had to think like that to keep me motivated. Like, you know, they're at the top. I started a little bit later than they did. I probably started over a year later than they have. So I just kept telling myself, you know, keep staying motivated, you know, keep learning from them. You know what I mean, and celebrating them, and that's what I continue to do right now. Like I said, for the first Michael Coffey fight that I won, me and Michael Hunter were sparring back and forth all week long. Like, I did 20 rounds with him in preparation for that fight. So I'm still learning from Michael Hunter. Still, Charles Martin called me on the phone the day of the fight, said, man, just go in there and, you know, fight your heart out. Like, so, you know, I'm still in touch with these guys. I check on Dominic Brazil a lot. So I'm still looking at these guys, you know, still doing my best to learn from them and elevate myself as well.
Okay. KG, you got something for him?
Man, this guy, I'm gonna be straight up and down. He's sounding a lot like the path that I took, because I played football. You know what I'm saying? I played football on top of football, and then, but outside of you, I went into the military. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But once I got out of the military, I still was that. How tall are you? 6'4"? 6'5". I'm 6'2", but you would think I was a guy that your size, because the way the way I carried myself. So I did a lot of bodyguard work, a lot of security work. So working in the strip clubs and shit like that. I would be that dude in them slobber knockers with them, the motherfuckers bigger than me. Cause I was the giant killer at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, so you with Michael Hunter then.
So they pushed me. They said, bro, you need to get into the gym. You know what I'm saying? Get into the damn gym or whatever. So I started going to this damn mixed martial arts gym. And I end up coming across damn Stevie O. Francis. Roy Jones's damn chief second back when he was in his prime, when he had to strip across the back of the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Yeah, so I started, that was my original, you know what I'm saying, boxing coach that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, first started working with. So that shit fucking, every damn thing that you're saying, how you, it's almost you got put to it, because I was looking at football. I was getting, you know what I'm saying, going to them, and I was supposed to go to North Carolina State. So I caught a helmet on the back of my knee, and stats dropped, and I kept trying to play. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get to the, you know what I'm saying, to the point that I don't ask really questions. I'm just engaging in the conversation based off of what you're saying and how it compares. Then I got into damn boxing. I sparred damn Andrew Galata when he was on his back end. He was already out of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the brunt of damn punches that, you know what I'm saying, y'all big motherfuckers can then go, you know what I'm saying, put on people. And
right.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking to it, you know what I'm saying? So you said, damn, it took them for Michael Hunter to damn start putting hands on you, you know what I'm saying? And you start feeling the fact that, you know what, I really want to do this. But when did you really, really want to do this?
Well, I felt like,
not based on nobody else's accord. I'm talking about you. You know what I'm saying? When did you want to?
Well, you know, it like I said, it's been constantly growing, you know, trying to be heavyweight champion, trying to be, because you got to make this choice. Do you want to just go pro and fight and just, you know, make a little bit of money, or do you want to become heavyweight champion? So that desire had to continue to grow, because if that desire is not bigger than your whole body, bigger than everything, then you ain't gonna make it. So yeah, my desire was growing, but it was growing a little too late, right? It was not growing fast enough. But when you lose and you lose again and you lose, and it's like, yo, do you want to win or you want to keep going? You want to quit? What you want to do? I'm like, I want to win. So I'm like, okay, then that means things got to change. Like I said, you can't just sit there doing the same thing, expecting differences. You gotta make a move. So I said, man, we gotta get to Las Vegas. I went out here for a training camp a little bit. Like I said, trained with Tyson Fury, trained with Joseph Parker out here, Luis Ortiz. I'm like, yo, I gotta relocate here. These are where champions are being made. Like I said, one time I even met Devin Haney out here, watching him just build and become greater and greater. So I'm like, yo, Mayweather's out here. This is why I got to move to become greater, or I'm never going to make it.
And I'm only saying all this. I'm only saying all this because I want to damn honestly say, and I'm going to say this to everybody, anybody that's listening, I missed 6 years of my damn life that I could have been where you are. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm 40 now.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so I'm not gonna put pressure, but I want to almost live vicariously through you, starting at the point that you started, because it's along the lines when I started.
Let's get it, man. Hey, motivate me and get me there. We're gonna do it together, man. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So and that's one thing I can say about you. I don't know if you do it purposely, but just from hearing from you, you look at things like, I want to be around the greatness so I can be great.
Right.
Would you say the losses and you having a conversation with yourself, was that like in the change, was that the deciding key? Was the losses and everything, or you just, you know what I'm saying, like what that was the spark?
Well, you got to realize a lot of times, you know, in my head, those losses came from me being hesitant. Those losses came from me, you know, not fully believing in myself, or not training myself enough mentally. And remember, you know, when you play basketball, you can, you know, winning or losing matters, but shoot, you know, you always got another game coming around the corner. You know, you not in boxing, you kind of be sitting with that. Then a lot of times it's a waiting game in boxing too, that you got to really understand how boxing works. Sometimes you may have a fight, you may win. Next thing you know, you don't have another fight till maybe about 3 or 4 months. Okay, what's your mentality in 3 or 4 months? So basically, I realized after a while, I was too inconsistent with the sport of boxing. It had to become a lifestyle. I had to live it every day, whether it's very intense or less intense. I had to be in the gym every day, Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Like I said, the consistency had to increase. I always wanted to be great, but in order to be great, you got to make a way to be great. You got to study the greats. Like you said, I got to be around the greats. I got to pick up from them and apply it to myself. You know, it's like my daddy said, knowledge is power only when you use it. But how do you get the knowledge? I got to learn from people that's ahead of me. Then I got to use it. And then, you know, you apply it to your own self because everybody's unique. But at the end of the day, had to be more consistent. That's the biggest key. I lost those fights for different reasons, not mentally strong enough. So you got to make your mind stronger. You know what I mean? Not doing the right things. But now we here. I don't got no excuses anymore. I'm here to win, and I'm here to get to the top and turn my whole life around.
And see, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me become a fan of you. You know what I'm saying? So the after you move to Vegas, things start turning around. You know what I'm saying? You see what you're doing is working. Was that before the coffee fight, or was that after? The first one.
All right. Well, no, it was definitely before. Because remember when I moved, so I moved to Vegas, right? It's been a long story. I moved to Vegas. I was supposed to fight a few fights that fell through. So I ended up having to get the job at Sapphire's Gentlemen's Club. I ain't had no money. I'm out of money now. So I'm like, man, damn, man. I gotta get a full-time job. This is my first full-time job of my life, man. And like pay my own bills 40 hours a week, man. What the hell? So I was like, yo, this ain't even a move. But you know, I was grateful because I was doing personal training in Los Angeles. So you could create your own schedule. You know, people would be trying to charge like $100 an hour, you know, working with Leon Azabuki out there. Glove Works, y'all look it up. You know, the Charlo brothers be at Glove Works, so you know they very credible. Anyway, so I had to get the job. So boom, went and fought in Australia. I lost, very close fight. But you know, I knew I was in the right place. I kept working my behind off. You know, I had a lot of encouraging coaches, Rodney, Chrysler, Bones, Adams. They were never negative. They just kept pushing you. So I realized I'm in the right place because their whole mindset, yo, you got to get back up. You got to get back up and keep going. So again, I'm around other fighters who that's their mindset. Get back up, keep going. You know what I mean? So that was that. Next thing you know, I ended up having to fight Efiong Jagba. Okay, I'm like, man, I think that was really the turning point where I ain't get knocked out. But he did hit me with some things though. But it's like, man, you in here with these dudes, man. Let's get it on. Like you could have won that fight. Really, you could have won in Australia. You could have, but you didn't. So something's got to change. I'm in the right place. But I got to work even harder. That's when I was able to start watching Devin Haney train, you know, undefeated, ton of pressure, and just the way that he attacked his training sessions, the way that he had conditioning coaches, the way that, you know, he was always working and overworking it. And you know, it didn't look easy at all for him. So it's like, okay, that's the first thing you got to realize. It ain't going to be easy. This dude at the top, and it ain't nowhere near easy for him. But Devin Haney's in there day in, day out, going extra hard. So I'm watching that. I can't do nothing but pick up on that. So lost to Effie, ended up going down to train with Philip Hergovic in Miami. And again, when you around these guys that are great, bronze medalists, I think from 2016, whatever. It's like you start to see how they work, and then all you can do is apply it to you. And just constantly apply, constantly build your confidence, constantly take from them. And the next thing you know, you put something together, train with Michael Hunter for 20 rounds, and now you're in there with Michael Coffey. And that's what you see. That whole, we're going to keep applying. We're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep surrounding ourselves. We're going to keep getting back up. And now you see me win.
Okay. Now I'm going to keep it real. This is the part of the show where I keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it real all the time.
Michael Coffey was my guy, right? I had him on the come up, right? He was the dude that I was talking big shit about, right?
And he's serious and well deserved.
Hold up.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking hella shit, right? Free fight on TV. I'm like, yo, okay. Johnny Rice Coffey gonna have to show all my niggas on the show. Like I said, we do bullshit on the Beltway. So I'm like, yo, it's going down, and then you do what you do. Not only do I have to eat crow, you know what I'm saying? I had to make a clip about it. So I'm gonna play for you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then you can tell me about the fight and what you got on the clip. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, man. Run it.
So good, look, ain't even nobody got you.
Fighter, Jonnie Rice, like that.
The counter right hand, yeah.
Rice does. He likes to box and move like he did against the jaw cut, but he might be making a mistake.
They make a lot of that, but also Michael Hunter. Good shots there by Rice, and Coffey looks hurt. Well, he's getting excellent sparring, and now he's just laying the wood to Coffey. How about this? A little swelling there on the left eye, under the left eye of Michael Coffey, and another right hand landed by Jonnie Rice, and he follows up with a hook. Three-punch combo.
I sworn I saw the light, a hand reaching out to me from the heavens. My mistake, it was his fist.
Wow, and he's asked by the referee, are you all right? Another right hand hurts Coffey. Coffey getting shot down. Now he's hurt. Coffey is hurt. It's over. Wow. It's over. Jonnie Rice. This is how we do it in North Carolina.
Just like that. So around the Beltway, they call you Stacy. I don't know if you know. You know what I'm saying?
I had no clue. Yo, that's hilarious. Listen, the video was choppy on my end. I couldn't watch it fully through, but I did see the wood, so I did know that scene. But yo, yeah. Hey, y'all wrong with doing coffee like that, man.
Who did that?
You gotta see me.
Who did that?
You gotta see me so I can watch that. I can post that. I need that, yo.
Yeah, I definitely got you. But you did that. I lost. Did that shit. I lost. I had to do that in shame.
Yeah, D Crow.
Yo, that's too funny, yo.
So
I need that. I need that clip immediately.
Yeah, I definitely got you, man. I definitely got you. So okay. So after the fight, you know what I'm saying? Now the spotlight on you. You know what I'm saying? Now the spotlight is on you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta do it again. And the second time, the whole panel picked you. Everybody knew what the deal was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
I was like, what is you, ignorant?
Yeah, ain't nobody crazy. Ain't nobody crazy. We knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? But it was a major question. And I want to ask you about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you out here eating good hibachi style. I do's the hibachi. You know what I'm saying? You did come in overweight or over your norm. Is this going to be a new norm?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. And that's what I mean by I had failures in the past due to inconsistency, right? Like I said, it's hard to stay ready between fights, right? Because sometimes they do catch you off guard, even though they tell you got to fight in like 2 months. That's when I had to get back to living the lifestyle. Like if I wasn't living a lifestyle of boxing, I might have been over 300 pounds because sometimes the weight was just sticking on me. You got Christmas, you had, Thanksgiving, and again, and that's what I mean. I don't have no excuses because I was actually in the gym watching Devin Haney spar on Thanksgiving. So he was going through the same thing I was, except see, I chose to eat. You feel me? He chose not to eat. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have no excuses, but thankfully had some great coaches. They were seeing that I was lacking in some areas. So they had me sparring extra. And that's why you got to have the good people around you that's like, hey, this guy's drifting over here, but we're going to have to pick him up over here because they were intelligent enough to make me spar way more than I wanted to spar. So yes, I was overweight. I was, delusional, as you may have seen in one of my press conferences. I thought I was just that good overnight. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I ain't doing that no more. You feel me? I'm gonna stick with the numbers. I'm way better below 268 than I am at 285. Okay, so we're not doing that no more. I started working with strength and conditioning coach Larry Wade. Weight's already dropping off. I would like to be in the ring below 260. So I'm putting that out there. That's my goal for my next fight. I have no idea who it is. Okay, but I know it's going to be most likely another undefeated prospect. I mean, that's how they get you, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I came in. I'm going to keep going. More undefeated guys. Let's beat them up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I was heavy. I was eating that holiday food. You know what I'm saying? I was still training. Mm-hmm. But it was not enough. You gotta train and you gotta eat right. You know what I mean? So I'm back on the right path. New conditioning coach. We're grinding every day, living a lifestyle.
Okay.
That's how I knew I was always off, man. I be walking around 240, 242. And I
dang, at 6'2", you 242, but you were running back.
Yeah, so I know good weight for
Big Derrick
me.
Henry running back.
So I know good weight for me when I get to training. I'm down at 228. So like right now, I'm like 227 right now. So I'm good weight right now. You know what I'm saying?
There
Now,
you
if I hit the gym like you, I'd probably be 221 solid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just ready to go. But right now, in between, because I eat good anyway. You look at them little, you look at my co-host right here, you can clearly see he's smaller than me. But I haven't eaten meat in 7 years. And I still
eaten meat in 7 years?
And I still maintain my size.
You ain't trying to get no lamb chops?
You don't eat meat, Johnny.
No meat, and I still maintain size.
What you eating, man? What you eating to do that?
I just eat, man. I eat. Look, where does the animal get the protein from?
Man.
They eat vegetables.
Hey, we got some lions out there that's eating other antelopes.
Nah, ain't no lion though.
Look, man,
I'm a different type of animal. You know what I'm saying? I'm methodical. You know what I'm saying? I like to.
So what you be eating then? What you be? How you still staying strong? You just eat a lot of spinach all day?
No, Kale got as much damn iron and damn, you know what I'm saying, this damn beef though. You know what I'm saying?
You eating that impossible chicken at KFC?
I ain't going to eat fast food restaurants.
This is what he do.
This is what he
You eating that impossible chicken?
Nah, he don't eat that. He don't do the substitute shit. I didn't be
kicking
it. We be kicking it, chilling outside. Say we outside chilling it in nature and shit.
This nigga done froze.
The nigga just grab a tree branch off and eat that shit.
I'm not about to believe that, man. I'm not about to believe that, but I'm really curious. Like, what are you eating? You eating some ranch dressing on your spinach and kale salad?
Bro, no, what I'm saying, I eat like there's nothing but vegetables for real. Vegetables, I got beans, I got fucking damn lentils, I got, you know what I'm saying? My proteins, you got your damn tree nuts, like damn cashews, almonds, Brazilian nuts. Hey, Brazilian nuts keep that damn thing up. You know what I'm saying? Just try to tell y'all that real quick. I'm just put that out.
What brand you be eating? What brand? I'm about to get some today.
Brazilian nuts. Brazilian
what brand is that? I'm about to get them today. What
brand of Brazilian nuts?
It don't even matter the brand. Just go get some damn Brazilian jumps.
You go to Sprouts or Whole Foods?
Yeah. Go to either.
So I'm about to get a whole 2-3 bags today.
And then look, the sea moss, you know what I'm saying? Black seed oil, bro. I'm all the way there, go cleaned out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to fucking go. So that's why
I gotta see how you eat. There's no way you ain't hungry right now.
I'm not.
Man, look, man. I ain't gonna lie. Look, he right. I am smaller than him, right? So when we go out, we always get double takes for the waiter when we be together, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody. I tell people, I be like, yeah, okay, let me get the rib tips with the fries and shit. And then he be
okay.
Yeah, let me get the asparagus tips. You know what I'm saying?
Asparagus tips.
They be having cauliflower steaks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Portobello mushroom damn steak burgers and shit like that. Black bean burgers. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But don't knock it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just and I think like this, I'm able to maintain that normalized weight.
Do you eat French fries?
Yeah, I eat them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I cook them in avocado oil.
Okay. Yeah, I actually heard that the other day. Avocado oil is the best oil you can use right now.
See that red? Take note, man.
Okay.
Somebody told me that. I'm gonna cook my lamb chops in that avocado oil.
Yeah.
but no BS. I do try to eat a lot more vegetables than I do eat meat. And the meat I eat, I try my best to keep it as clean as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't one of them people that's gonna beat people up and look at my, you know what I'm saying, my homie and say, hey man, you eating that shit? I don't do that. I'm just saying, if you're gonna eat it, find the cleanest damn route of damn.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do. I get the halal meat and I get the kosher meat. I'm getting both sides, baby.
Your body gonna thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get into these damn deep fights, you're gonna get into these fights where you got 12 rounders. You're gonna need your body to hold you up. You know what I'm saying? So can my body do it? And then the damn mental kicks in, and the intestinal fortitude gonna have to gonna take over from there. And you get to fighting off the instinct. You see a lot of these dudes coming up, they don't know what they're fighting with adversity is. They fold. I seen you, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get, you know what I'm saying, you get rocked, and then that's adversity right there. You'll bounce back, you bite back down. Get back on your damn toes. You know what I'm saying? So I can appreciate that from you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going the ring with it real quick. What's your go-to punch?
The 1-2 or the jab. I'm definitely trying to land that jab in the right hand. You know, I gotta add some more to my arsenal. I am working on that with my coaches, but usually it's the 1-2. And I gotta get better at both of them actually. And I feel like I ain't nowhere near where I need to be with my jab or my right hand. Now, it ain't no right hand like Deontay where he'll knock your ass out. I feel like it slows you down so I can keep on hitting you with it. And I am trying to work on that Deontay Wilder right hand. I'm a big fan of Deontay Wilder. So I am working on that one hit quitter. Hopefully you'll see that next fight.
But when you get up on your toes, man, you got a nice damn flick jab. I like
that.
Yeah.
I gotta elevate it. I gotta get better at both of those punches right now.
And you do a good job of it being a damn guy your size and not coming all the way over that front of that toe. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
When you flick, I like that shit because like that shit gave Coffee so many problems. And I was telling them guys, I said, bro, this dude can't get his head off the line for shit. I said, you know why? I said, because damn Johnny ain't throwing a stiff jab, he's throwing a flick. So that bitch is damn like a blur to his ass as it's coming up to him. So
right, you keep that strong.
Keep that motherfucker there, keep that damn in the arsenal because that is damn gonna be damn highly necessary, especially. You're going to be dealing with guys taller than you coming up soon.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now, how to really get the taller guys. You know what I mean? So
it's the same thing.
I'm working with guys. What should I jab it up?
I'm saying that flick jab, it'll be the same effective damnness because they're not going to see it because it's going to come from underneath.
Right.
That bitch is going to come underneath, and when they get, that's going to open up the shot because their head going to have no choice but to go back.
I can't even try to do that yet.
Yeah, it's coming up at him.
Yeah, I ain't tried it. I just been I've been jumping to get to him. I'm sparring a guy right now that's like 6'8", and I'm just like I'm jumping to get to him, and it ain't working. You know, he see everything. I'm gonna try to. You're right. I'm gonna try to switch it up on him.
Like as you get up on your toes and get the moving, and when you see him coming at you, just flick it at him and see how he responds to it. Even if you feint it first, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then just flick it out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come up. You ain't gonna catch him in the face. You might catch him in the chin coming up. So it might be almost like an up jab, but it's still a flick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
that make perfect sense.
And see how and you see how that shit, see how he responds to it, and you can feint it from there, and then that's when your straight can come off, and you shoot the straight to the solar plexus.
Right.
Then you can creep your way in from there and work the inside as the shorter man. So,
and you know what? That's exactly what I'm working on right now. You know, getting on the inside, so you're gonna see a different side of my game. And again, I'm gonna go back to more of the flick jab. You know, I'm studying every day. You feel me? I'm back in the ring like crazy. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. And you know, that's what I'm getting to work on.
We all students, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I shoot everything at the collarbone a lot too. Because you know what I'm saying? Because as their head is moving, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna come down into that shit. Because all I'm doing, I'm making you daggone, you know what I'm saying, find my target for me. I'm gonna throw my punches that like simulating if damn coaches them holding the mitts in front of you. Just keep it there. You know what I'm saying? If damn coach, I'm gonna play you as that. And I'm gonna shoot them bitches at your collarbone and I just want to see your reaction. I gotta see the reaction out of you. And like I said, you being a shorter fighter, because you're gonna have to, and that's what I had to deal with. And I don't like being a shorter fighter, having to damn get down and do all this shit. That shit don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how I fight. And it don't look like that's how you fight. But utilize that shit, shoot the jab to the body. And then as you raising up, as they come in, flick that bitch back up at them again. You can still flick it from there. So let that bitch be your baby, man.
Absolutely. That makes, like I said, level changes.
Let me ask you this: What's the hardest you've been hit?
Well, like I said, I fought the big Russian dude in Canada, and he knocked me down. I felt like I didn't feel that, what's the word where you feel like you woozy, but it definitely was a powerful shot that did knock me down. Definitely got back up, you know what I mean? So I'm building myself still from that fight, you know what I mean? Again, the shot that Effie hit me with in the second round, man, I ain't want to take no more risks, but it caught me with a shot I didn't see coming. And obviously, we all know in boxing that those are the money punches, the ones you can hide. So I would say between those two, I actually felt my bell rung a little bit on that one. And, you know, and of course, when you start to get tired, the punch effect does increase. So like I said, I kind of felt that in Australia. I don't feel like the dude was hitting me too hard, but it was cumulative. And then, you know, I was exhausted, kind of landed a shot I didn't see. So it was just a matter of making sure moving forward, I prevent all these shots from landing, seeing the punches, being in much better shape. But of course, Coffee could really hit though. He hit me to the body a few times that would really hurt really bad. You know what I mean? But I was doing my best with the defensive moves to not get hit because he really could crack. He probably would have hit me a lot harder had he landed those punches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very strong.
That's how I knew. I was like, I saw it, and I said, he's the boxer. He's gonna get up on his toes. Like I said, once you got the moving, you took a lot of steam off those punches anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
but I got to be in better shape to keep moving. So I'm grinding. I got my conditioning coach. I'm trying my best to, because there's a lot of coaches and fighters out there looking at my recent fights, and they're saying, oh, we see a lot of mistakes. We see a lot of openings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the next fight, they're going to try to throw a pressure fight at me. You know what I'm saying? Because to my honest opinion, I also grew up training with Gerald Washington.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of his. Now, to me, I just feel like Gerald don't use all his tools. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of tools he ain't using. Now, me, I'm trying to use those tools because I really like the way Gerald fight. But when them pressure fighters come on him and he don't start using his tools, that's when you start standing up straight, little things like that. So people know me and Gerald kind of the same fighting type almost. I'm just going to use every tool I got. I ain't going to be out there not using my tools. That's how you lose. Because Gerald is really good, but you got to use those tools.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't cover the in the ring part. And I guess we could get to the bullshit, the out the ring part. Johnny Rice said he looking for you want a woman, you want the mother of your child, or you want to what is it you looking for? You said down.
Well, look,
I don't want to say it
wrong. Huh?
I don't want to say it wrong. I want to make sure I get the title correct.
I'm a businessman. All right. So when you're doing business, you got to set the minimum. The minimum is I would love a woman, even if it's a co-parent, to bear my child. So I can experience being a father. She can experience being a mother, hopefully, or maybe being a mother again. So obviously there's room to grow. We could grow into marriage. We can grow into, multiple kids together. But minimum right now at 34, going on 35. I'm turning 35 February 22nd. So that's 222, by the way. 2022. All right. So I'm like, yo, this is a real good year to have your first child. Now I'm behind. I'm running out of time.
You're not. I'm running out. Look, man, I'm 39. Well, I'm talking
about having it this year.
But look, though, I was 38. I was 38 when I had my last son, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you already had kids before that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm missing a whole.
Bro, I got the perfect idea.
I was in my 30s when I had my first child.
I got the perfect idea, man. We got to call Spike Lee up.
Look, hold on.
Look. So he can recreate She Hate Me Part 2.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I think I seen that first movie.
Don't steal it. Look. Cause it's levels to the shit that you said you want, right? You could get an egg donor. You know what I'm saying? You get an egg donor, motherfucker, have your own child, and it be y'all two, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's sperm donors, it's egg donors out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm trying to still do it the old-fashioned way, man. Like I want to be a part of the creation process.
Okay.
I would like to be a part of the creation process. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You know that you could, you know what I'm saying, order a chicken in the mail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll come from around the world. to fill out for this application that you talking about. You know that too, right?
Well, how do I go about doing that? I heard some things. I need to make sure that it's all safe and secure. I mean, ain't no more ask your home girl if she want to have my little man. Ain't no more of that.
Oh no.
Damn.
Hold on. Cause see, the route that you want to do with that, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be with the chick. It didn't have a kid, like y'all be together, a family unit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down for that. Like I said, the bare minimum is co-parenting.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like if you like, yo, I got a homegirl she said she want to have a baby too, and it's like, all right, well, bet, yeah, she look good, I look good, let's get it on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do that. See, you can't do that. You might as well order something that's gonna devote their life to you.
That's gonna devote their life to you. The royal penis is clean behind us.
Fuck you talking about? If that's what you're saying, you know what I'm saying?
Look at his face.
There's a woman in Africa right now that would devote her life to you and the baby. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is
Off
you talking
the back
about?
of the
You know
zebra.
what I'm saying? Now you talking this shit.
How fast I'm gonna get him out here? Like I'm right here. Like so, that's what I'm saying, right? If I'm right here making moves, right? Why I can't just run into somebody? Why I gotta go way out of the country?
Nah, I'm just saying though. You can't. Nah, you can't go that route to say you want to run into somebody the natural way, the God way. You know what I'm saying? How you feel like it should be, right? You know what I'm saying?
People have one night stands all the time.
Yeah, but you don't want no one night stand with them. They gonna fuck up everything. They gonna fuck it all up, nigga. They gonna throw it away. They gonna take your dreams.
You don't want nothing. Her
Falling
life
up
ain't
and shooting
nothing.
the trash can.
Hey, good girls go out at night too. Sometimes.
No, and that's another thing. Where you be looking for these chicks at? If you look,
I honestly haven't been looking really lately. You know what I'm saying? I just been like, you know, I'm just gonna focus on my hustle.
Yeah,
I don't really do the dating website now. I'm an 80s baby, man.
Yeah, that's what
I run up on you at the grocery store.
Nah.
I run up on you at the park.
Look, man, you gonna find it in the libraries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, man. I gotta pull up on you.
Planetariums. You know what I'm saying?
Black awareness rallies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gonna find them in places like that.
I'm actually getting my hair cut at the beauty salon, man. I'm trying to outthink the game. I was at the beauty salon getting my hair cut. Look, I said, shit, hey, this is dude. You got some friends for me? She said, I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. I said, cool. See, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm outthinking the game.
Look, man, they gonna mess up your heavyweight championship dreams, man.
Nah, they ain't gonna mess it up. I'm about to go Holyfield on him, man. Holyfield got 11 of them. He at the top.
Yeah, but he was, you know what I'm saying? That was different. You know what I'm saying? And it was a different time back then. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was a whole different time, and you know that because you were 80s baby. You know
that's
this
true.
Ain't the time.
Nah, this ain't the time. It's crazy out here.
I'm
trying to find at least like a 20, 27, 28-year-old, maybe 29, 30.
I mean, you can find
maybe even higher than that. I don't care. But you know, like I said, I kind of be like, you know what? I'm gonna let it happen. The biggest thing, and you know, it was actually Devin Haney daddy that kind of made me be like, man, you know, I gotta switch my game. He came in the gym and called me Lover Boy. He like, what's up, Lover Boy? I said, oh man, like, you know what? It's time for me to get back to fighting hard, man. Like it'll happen. I'm just gonna focus on whooping ass and training super hard and the paths across. But you know, yeah, it would have been great, you know, 222, have my first kid in 2022. It would have been beautiful. It still might happen, but I got like a month or two left, right? Who knows? Other than that, I'm just, you know, focused 100% on boxing.
Look, man, you can't say you focus on boxing. Talk about I'm about to be Tony Montana. I'm shooting the bitch club up soon as it.
Hey, yeah, but I'm saying though, if it comes my way, I'm gonna have to do it like that. But I ain't going to look. That's what I mean by focus, man. I ain't going to make no moves to look for nothing. You feel me? I'm just gonna, you know, live the lifestyle, keep going and try to be heavyweight champ. I got a lot of catching up to do. I'm training like crazy, doing my best to be better than I was when I fought Coffee. That's my job, better and better. I am studying Deontay. I am studying, you know, these other great fighters as well. And we're gonna keep getting better and better and take on over.
Okay.
Because I got a 2-fight deal with PBC right now. So I'm with PBC my next 2 fights. So we got the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm on.
We definitely looking forward to see you.
Yeah, we are.
All right, man. We know you got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We did kept you over time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
About to go train. See, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm gonna be there for about 3 hours.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Look, the most important thing that you said to me during this whole interview is that boxing is a lifestyle, and you're ready to live that lifestyle.
Ready.
So I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, happy for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for the next fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm putting on the show.
Yeah, you gonna put this show on. I'm making another clip.
I'll put it on the show. I need you to send me that clip. I need that immediately, yo. That's genius.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? On that note, man, we gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Salute to the chat. coming through, fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the
Absolutely, my pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? It's the usual suspect thing. You know what I'm saying? And we'll holler at y'all in a minute though. What?